What's up guys, Joey here. This is gonna be my last video for the night because I've done some like Final Fantasy 3. Elder Scrolls by the way is done downloading, so when beta rolls around I'll probably record some so that when the game comes out I'll put up the beta footage for you guys, but of me playing and stuff and looking like a noob. But I actually wanted to talk about some stuff I've been reading on the internet, and because it's been going on in my mind, and um, just some articles I've been reading and what other people think and just the stories. So we're gonna go over these. This is the poster of the thread. So this is the first post of the thread, and he goes, "How do I mend things with a cheating girlfriend or ex-girlfriend, girlfriend, whatever?" He goes, "First off, I am 22. My girlfriend is also 22. We've both been in relationships in which we were cheated on and had not cheated in the past. We've been together for about 7 months, and I just found out she cheated on me. She was open about it, told me after a couple days. The problem is that she invited a guy over to hang out, got drunk, let him fuck her, that type of shit. She said I'm a perfect boyfriend and never meant to hurt me, but she doesn't know if she can be with me because she feels like she hurt me too much. Please help." So I'm going to read some of the responses and then I'm going to give my view. I'm going to go ahead and say some things. So there's a girl who posed, and she goes, "You really have to take time to think here. I was in the same situation as you, being cheated on, and believe me, I know you are hurting badly. I chose to stay with him. I truly loved him, and was back with him within a week because I was scared of losing him. Yet the pain did not stop there. I turned into a person I did not want to be, paranoid, needy, etc., and most of all, untrustworthy. This caused arguments, and I could not forget. Gave him the cold shoulder sometimes, and couldn't give him my everything. Sometimes I found it hard to be with him sexually or even kiss him. I have to tell you that all this was not intentional. I hadn't dealt with it, as I was so quick to get back with him, and the pain was always there. Keep in mind, this is a girl. I'm just going to remind people. A girl posted this comment. So let me tell you my situation now. This cheating was over a year ago. It's been 3 months that we have been broken up. I finished with him for a mixture of reasons. Anger to the way I was being treated. Never forgiving him for that one night stand, and also part of me was testing him whether or not he would fight for me. In other words, did he truly love me? Testing him was wrong. It was in the moment, but I would doubt often whether he cared about me as much as I cared about him based on the fact that he hurt me the way he did. Let me just say, the anger grew and grew, as I was never able to let go, and out of this anger I said it was over. Do I regret it? Yes. Based on the fact that I love him. An hour after the breakup I told him I didn't mean it, and I've tried to get him back ever since. I know I hurt him. I can understand he is angry. However, I truly believe I needed this time apart to sort out my issues and get over his cheating. 1 year may sound like a long time. Trust me, it's not. My ex says I have to live with my decision, and he will not give me that second chance. I'm hurting badly right now. The reason I have shared my experience with you is to tell you that it's not easy to forgive. I do believe people deserve second chances, depending on the situation. Smart woman, I like her. Second chance believer. Bro fist to you, girl. No. And also whether they are generally sorry and have learned from their mistake. Well, I'm asking for a chance off my ex. You need to make sure you think about this for a while. You can forgive. It will take a while, but it's very hard to forget. Cheating is not acceptable. You're not okay with what has happened. Think to yourself, does this girl really love you? I know it's so much harder when you're in the situation. Don't let it change who you are. Don't let the anger fester inside, as it will explode over something small eventually. You deserve to be with someone who loves you equal to what you love them. Smart woman, great post. And it sounds like she's really young, but she knows her shit. Let's see. I'm just gonna find another post. I've been reading a bunch of comments. Alright, so this guy's from a guy. So I'm gonna read a guy post now. Well, I dated a girl for 2 years. Within the first 2 weeks of us officially dating, she cheated on me with her ex and we broke up. 2 weeks. A couple months later, she apologized and we got back together, and everything was great for a year and a half. I forgave her for it, and it was understandable that she still had feelings for her ex. Then she told me we should take a break to see other people and other people would not break up, and proceeded to treat me like dirt for 6 months. I tried my hardest to fix what she told me was wrong with me. Slept in my truck in minus 40-degree weather with only a sleeping bag, and spent most of my savings living in a town where I had no home. I woke up every morning and drove her to work. and she would ditch me every night to hang out with other people. She told me so long as I trusted her, everything would be okay. After all that, she said everything was going great and that we should get a place together. So I got us our own place and set everything up. A week before we were going to move in together, she broke up with me. I found out that day she was leaving me for someone else, and that she had cheated on me with 6 other guys, 15 times at least in that 6 months. Holy fuck. That's a lot of dudes. A lot of baby daddies too. I lost my mind for a bit, and I've never felt so much pain. I stopped talking to her for 2 months, and she came crawling back hard. After another 2 months of begging from her, I took her back. But after someone betrays you like that, it's shit near impossible to forget. Needless to say, it didn't last. I did love her, but she did something to me that I never would have done to her. And now I feel so much better without her, and hopefully she learned that when you get a person who truly cares about you, not to treat him like she did. Just remember there's nothing wrong with you, as you are able to truly love, and you will find someone else like you. The ones that cheat are a dime a dozen. Moving words by these two posters. Obviously I'm not gonna read anymore because we're in 6 minutes, but I'm gonna give my views. Um, so I guess this video will be titled Relationship Vlog with Joy or something, or like Relationship 101s, or I don't know. I don't know how we're gonna write this video off, but as many of you know, I've been cheated on 3 times. 3 times. Well, more than 3 times, but I only counted as 3 times because those females ended it with me rather than me ending it with them. I ended it once with a cheater, but I found out from a guy friend of mine, so it was cool. And I was with that woman for a year. So I'm gonna give you guys my views on how I cope and how I coped at the start of all this shit. So first cheater was my ex-fiance of a year. Found out she cheated, found out from a guy friend because she was in a different state. Found out she cheated. He told me, and then I talked to her. She denied it at first, but then came clean, which I respect. But her life's a mess anyways, so I'm just like, thank you. Is and then yeah, I was a bit angry. At first, I was angry. Okay, and then we go to the first cheater who broke it up with me to cheat. Not really mad at her anymore. Like I could be. She treated me like crap. I treated her like crap. But I'm not really mad at her, and I can forgive her. She's cool. Um, but we're not on like friends or anything. We're not like on Facebook or anything. We don't talk anymore. So it's okay. Um, I'm cool with her. Cool with the other 2 women that have also broken up with me recently and all that shit. So how did I get to that point? Because at first, yeah, I was angry. I was angry at all of them at one point. But how do you go from angry to just like, meh? It does take a lot of time. Obviously, there are days, guys, where I record for you, and like I said, I don't really enjoy being positive as fuck, but I try. I really do try to be as positive as I can with you guys, and always have a smile on my face when I do these videos. And there are days where I just don't want to. But I think the other thing I realized is, and it really struck home with me with the first cheater I dealt with that I was with for a year, my ex-fiance. um, I went into a depression really hard. Like I got so depressed, wasn't eating, wasn't paying bills, just wasn't doing shit. Uh, wasn't going to school, wasn't talking to people, wasn't socializing. I was just shut down on the couch, and I just sat there looking at the ground for days. I was in shock. I was pretty heartbroken, honestly. And then as I stared at that floor, something hit me in the back of my skull, back of my brain, and it was, I didn't make her cheat. I was blaming myself the entire time I was depressed, and I didn't stop and think, I didn't make her do any of this. She did this. She did this. She did that. She did this. And it helped me get over the depressed feeling and being depressed, and eating again and taking care of myself and doing shit that I needed to do. And that motivation right there, I think, helped me get over it and break the cycle of being in a depression and being so depressed and, feeling like you don't want to live on the planet anymore. Um, Now, obviously, the recent ones that I dealt with, the three broads that I didn't break up with, um, yeah, still kind of a little hurt by it, but I'm not like, I have had time to really, I think, just forgive them and just go about my day, like they're doing their thing and I'm doing my thing, and there's nothing wrong with being single. I save more money, so it's nice, um, and like I said, I'm going to Texas. So I got my brother. I'm gonna go. He's got some clubs that he wants to take me to and stuff. So I mean, just trying to stay positive and obviously, I cared for every single one of those people, and I kind of still do a little bit, but not as much as I used to. Like I just see it differently now. Um, but I don't hate them or like despise them, like, 'cause it's a very mixed topic, cheating. Some people hate it, some people, obviously if you're in a relationship with somebody, cheating is bad, but um I, they're not Virgin Marys when you fucking date them to begin with. I also think that's also part of the problem that, like, I don't like cheating, but I know that any girl I get in a relationship now has probably had sex with a bunch of dudes already, so it's just like, okay, well, as long as you don't have any STDs or anything, we're good. But anyways, so that's my view on it. Is cheating wrong? Yes, there is no justification for it. You shouldn't be in a relationship if you do cheat, but if you go single and you want to date someone else, go for it. Um, this is just something that's bugging me, and I just want to see what different, I like to see what other people have to say on the matter and on the topics of relationships, and browse the web and look at other people's opinions on things and what they like, what they dislike. I'm not trying to like follow society's rules. Fuck no. 'Cause if I was following society's rules, I'd be waking up every morning and going to work, which I don't. Um, it's not a bad thing. Well, I actually might have to when I move to Texas, but that's what security guards have to do. I gotta patrol a prison and deal with inmates all day, so it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. They're gonna put me through training too. I'm gonna learn how to tackle somebody or like restrain them if I need to, and handcuff the fuck out of somebody. That's gonna be great in the bedroom. That's a great skill for the bedroom, actually. Um, hey baby, you wanna see my handcuffs? Oh yeah, sure. Here, come here, give me your arm. So see, guys, I can still laugh and have a good time, and even though you can tell like I'm super depressed at times, but I don't know. I like to just freelance and just freelance and have a good time. And I mean, yeah, I could be mad about it and cry about it, I guess, but it's not worth it. It really isn't. I mean, it is what it is. What's done is done, and I think if I could go back, though, I probably wouldn't have been so angry. I'd just been like, okay, cool. So, maybe I should give that to the next one. Maybe I should give that reaction to the next girl I date. Like, if she pulls this shit, be like, okay, cool. She'll be like, what? Be like, okay, cool. Watch her get all mad. Oh my god. No. I'm always like, I don't want to say that because I am a human. I've got feelings, and I know other people have feelings, but I've actually never said that to a broad before, and I don't want to, but like I don't know. I think I'd laugh and probably get smacked or something if I said that. So trying to avoid physical abuse to my face, sexy face. Anyways, guys, my name's been Joy. I'm gonna go to bed. It's like 2:30 in the morning, so I'm really tired. But yeah, Elder Scrolls Online will be up on the 7th, maybe. Well, after the game comes out, I'll put some gameplay up of, again, me being a noob and stuff. But I just kind of want to talk about relationships tonight with you guys. Some stuff's been going on, and like how I feel about certain things, and what I read and try to get other people's opinions on the matter. So take care, guys. Have a good night, and I don't know what today is. Have a good rest of the week.